Hello, everyone. This is Kelly with The Well Life. Thanks for joining me today. Here on my channel, I love to talk about all things well. Definitely the things that improve your health, the things that help you move forward in life, and most importantly, the things that help you improve your quality of living. In today's video, I want to talk about living in autopilot mode. And most of you have probably heard that term, autopilot mode. And that is when we just go through life in the habitual patterns that we have learned over our lifetime, and they're just in the subconscious. And so we go through life and things just seem really to be about the same day after day after day. We don't necessarily feel as though we're going backwards, but we don't necessarily feel as though we're moving forward. We don't feel as though life has any true excitement about it, maybe. It seems pretty mundane and sometimes monotonous, right? For a lot of us. And so that, I call autopilot mode, and a lot of people will use that term. So let me share with you first some possible signs if you're living in autopilot mode. And so one sign would be, for example, lack of focus and clarity. Maybe your day to day, you have just not been able to gain any true focus or clarity. You're just, there again, as we're calling it, going through the motions. That's an autopilot mode. You just can't really get any true focus or clarity. You just go through the motions day in and day out. Another sign is like constant busyness. I'm busy, but I don't really make progress in any, certain area of my life. I'm busy, got a lot going on, but not really true progress. That's another sign. And then the feeling of that life is happening to you. Like everything in life is happening to you and not for you, which is really the way life should happen. Life wants to happen for you. That's the way you want to experience life, as if everything is for you and not that it's happening to you. So, let me share these 5 tips that could help you begin to step out of the autopilot mode and then live the way I call is being the pilot of your life. So you move from autopilot to the pilot of your life. And so the first thing that I share is mindfulness. Become aware of what you're doing. Slow down, right? It's like, what am I doing day in and day out and day in and day out? What are my habits that if I slow down enough, they'll be very apparent to me, and it might then kind of set off a little light bulb that says, hey, you've been doing this for a long time. You've been doing this way for a long time, and it doesn't really move you forward. It doesn't create progress in your life. So the number one thing is mindfulness. Slow down and become mindful of what am I doing on a daily basis. The second thing is begin to reflect at the end of your day how your day has gone. So you want to write down the things that I didn't like. Like this day was, well, the same as yesterday. The work was the same. My coffee tasted the same. My breakfast tasted the same. Lunch was the same. My route to work was the same. Begin to reflect on your day at the end of each day. And that then is part of the mindfulness. Okay, so you're slowing down and becoming mindful. And then this is something very action oriented, that you would at the end of the day reflect on your day. And then also note what went good, but note what you didn't really see any change or any difference in. This was the same, this was the same, this was, oh, hey, here's something that was good or positive or maybe even new. The third thing is identify your values. What is it that is important to you? And then you want to begin to bring yourself into alignment with your values. Because as soon as you align with your values, then you will begin to take action towards your values, and not the day in and day out that has just drug you along in life, that it has just pulled you along in life, really not so much with your permission, but it's just drug you along, right? You didn't really want to go that way. You didn't really want to do that thing. You didn't really want to participate in this. You didn't really want to go there, but you did. You want to begin to identify your values, know what is important to you, align with those things, and then that will help you begin to change that direction, right? So you're beginning to take control of the wheel, right? You're beginning to say, oh, no, 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 no. This is what's important to me. These are my values. And so that over there doesn't work for me anymore. So that was number 3. Number 4, going along with this, is set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself and say no. Say no to things. Back when I said signs that would tell you that you're in autopilot is busyness without progress. So are you busy doing things that you really don't want to do? But you think, okay, I've always done this, or I've always went to that meeting, I've always done this party, I've always done that social event, I've always done this, I've always done, I'll just keep doing it. Not if it doesn't align with your values. So just check in with yourself, align with your values, and begin to set boundaries and say no to things. That is powerful when you say no to things. It's super powerful. And then the 5th thing is embrace the change. So will it be a little scary? Will it feel, you bet it will. Will it cause you some anxiety? Probably so. When you begin to take control of your life and send it in a direction that you want to go in a direction where you do recognize progress, you will probably feel some anxiety. You will want to step back into that comfort zone, but don't. Embrace change, embrace change, embrace change. Tell yourself, this is exciting. This is exciting. Have the curiosity. Say, wow, let's see wow, I wonder once I make this change, once I stop doing that, once I choose this over that, wow, I wonder how my life is going to be then. So embrace the change. Be curious. Accept the challenges. When you have anxiety, you just go back to that mindfulness. You slow down and you say, okay, feeling a little anxiety. I've talked about anxiety in some of my other videos. You can control anxiety with your breath. So take deep, slow breaths and give yourself a moment and tell yourself always, I'm okay. I am okay. Because you are. You are. Anxiety is an inner emotional aspect that's going on, physiological aspect that's going on in your body, and you can change it. You can control it. So just slow down, take deep breaths. But these are the things that you can do to go from an autopilot mode to the pilot. Number 1, become mindful. Number 2, reflect on your day. Number 3, align with your values. Decide what they are and align with them. Number 4, set boundaries and say no. And number 5, embrace change. These are powerful. I hope these have helped you. This is Kelly with The Well Life. And remember, your lifestyle is a choice. Choose well.